Have you ever wondered why sleep often seems more elusive as we age? Or why so many seniors feel as though, no matter how long they rest, deep refreshment is just out of reach? If these questions resonate with you, know that you're not alone. According to the National Institute on Aging, changes in sleep patterns, such as waking up frequently during the night or feeling tired during the day, affect nearly half of older adults over the age of 70. These changes aren't merely inconveniences. They can have a profound impact on physical vitality, mental sharpness, and emotional well-being. In fact, research in the journal Sleep Health 2018 notes that sufficient high-quality sleep is closely linked to better heart health, improved metabolic function, and a lower risk of chronic diseases like hypertension and diabetes. But here's the remarkable part. Reclaiming your right to restful slumber is well within reach. Today, we're going to explore why seniors over 70 struggle with sleep, and most importantly, what bedtime is best for maximizing the health benefits of a good night's rest. We'll also uncover 6 practical habits you can integrate into your life right now, simple yet life-changing adjustments that can dramatically upgrade the quality of your sleep. Additionally, we'll dive deep into how poor or fragmented sleep affects your memory and mental well-being, plus the early warning signs that your body might be crying out for better rest. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll have a fresh perspective on how to transform your nighttime routine into a powerful ally for longevity, mental clarity, and everyday joy. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you never miss our latest updates. Your support means the world to us. If you find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps share our message with a wider audience. I'm excited to hear your thoughts on today's topic. If you enjoyed the content, type yes in the comments below. If it didn't resonate with you, let me know by typing no. Your feedback is incredibly valuable and helps me craft videos that better suit your interests. Now, let's jump into why sleep changes so dramatically past 70 and how you can turn those changes into opportunities for better health. The profound importance of sleep for older adults. Sleep is far more than a nightly shutdown. It's the body's built-in mechanism for renewal, cellular repair, and emotional recalibration, especially crucial in our golden years. When we're young, it's easy to take sleep for granted. We might pull an all-nighter and bounce back the next day with minimal consequences. But as we age, our body's ability to cope with irregular or insufficient rest diminishes. This is partly because older adults experience a natural shift in their sleep architecture. Lighter, more fragmented sleep becomes the norm, often accompanied by earlier bedtimes or earlier awakenings. Let's explore why these shifts occur. One major factor is a change in our circadian rhythm, sometimes referred to as the internal body clock. Governed by complex processes in the brain, particularly in the suprachiasmatic nucleus of the hypothalamus, this clock tells us when to feel awake and when to feel sleepy. In our later years, the circadian rhythm often shifts forward, a phenomenon known as advanced sleep phase syndrome, which can make you feel ready for bed earlier in the evening and awake before the sun comes up. Hormonal changes also come into play. The production of melatonin, the hormone responsible for signaling sleep, naturally declines with age. For many older adults, these biological changes lead to significant sleep disruptions. You might find yourself waking up multiple times at night, tossing and turning as you struggle to drift back to sleep. Or perhaps you wake at 4 in the morning, still feeling groggy but unable to doze off again. While it's common, it's crucial to realize that poor sleep isn't a harmless aspect of aging. It can erode your health in subtle but serious ways if left unaddressed. Physical health and chronic conditions. Sleep is often described as the Swiss Army knife of health because it supports so many bodily functions simultaneously. During deep sleep, particularly slow-wave sleep, your body releases growth hormones that help repair tissues, synthesize proteins, and support immune function. Lack of adequate deep sleep has been tied to higher rates of cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes, and hypertension. Research published in Circulation, the Journal of the American Heart Association, underscores how chronic sleep deprivation can increase inflammation and stress hormones, undermining heart health over time. For seniors who already have one or more chronic conditions, like arthritis, heart problems, or diabetes, quality sleep can mean the difference between effective disease management and a downward spiral of worsening symptoms. When the body is deprived of restorative sleep, it struggles to regulate blood sugar, maintain stable blood pressure, and keep inflammation in check. This can exacerbate existing conditions and make them much harder to manage. Emotional and cognitive wellness. Sleep also plays a huge role in our emotional and cognitive well-being, an area that's often overlooked. Without sufficient REM sleep, the stage of sleep when dreaming occurs, your brain struggles to process emotions or consolidate memories effectively. This can leave you feeling more anxious, moody, or foggy-headed. Over extended periods, insufficient sleep can accelerate cognitive decline, fueling issues with short-term memory, focus, and problem-solving. One study published in the journal Alzheimer's and Dementia found that older adults who consistently reported disrupted sleep patterns showed more rapid cognitive deterioration compared to those who slept well. This correlation is so strong that some experts now consider chronic insomnia or fragmented sleep as a possible risk factor for dementia. Yet, the positive side is equally compelling. Improving your sleep can help maintain sharper mental faculties, better mood regulation, and overall resilience against age-related cognitive challenges. The social dimension of sleep. When we're not well rested, we're less likely to engage socially. Fatigue can deter us from hobbies, community events, or simply spending time with family and friends. Social withdrawal, in turn, can foster loneliness and depression. On the other hand, good sleep can lead to higher energy levels, making you more inclined to stay physically active, maintain relationships, and find enjoyment in daily life. In essence, the quality of your slumber has a ripple effect that touches nearly every aspect of your well-being. Acknowledging this deep connection between restful sleep and overall health is the first step toward ensuring that your later years are vibrant and fulfilling. So if you find yourself dismissing sleepless nights as just part of getting older, it's time to reconsider. By prioritizing sleep, you are actually fortifying your body, mind, and emotional outlook for the journey ahead. If you're still with me and benefiting from these insights, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're following along. What science reveals about bedtime for older adults? Scientists have long studied the body's natural rhythms to understand how we can optimize our sleep. As mentioned, advanced sleep phase syndrome often nudges seniors to wind down earlier in the evening. For many people in their 70s and beyond, this biological push suggests that aiming for a bedtime between 9 p.m. and 10 p.m. could be incredibly beneficial. It's not just about going to bed early. It's about syncing up with the body's own cues. The circadian reset. Think of your circadian rhythm as a 24-hour cycle that needs frequent resets to keep you on track. Light exposure, physical activity, and meal times all influence this rhythm. If you align your bedtime with your body's natural desire for rest, you're more likely to experience deeper, more sustained stages of sleep. This alignment helps promote sufficient melatonin release, an absolutely vital hormone for signaling that it's time to shut down and restore. Conversely, ignoring these signals can trigger a domino effect of sleep disturbances, leading to lighter, fragmented rest and more awakenings throughout the night. The health benefits of a consistent bedtime. Adhering to a consistent sleep schedule, even on weekends, can greatly reduce your risk of sleep disorders like insomnia or sleep apnea. It also helps regulate your metabolism, which can influence blood sugar control, blood pressure, and weight management. According to the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism, maintaining a stable sleep-wake schedule improves insulin sensitivity, a key factor in preventing or managing type 2 diabetes. Moreover, a consistent bedtime can stabilize mood swings, reduce daytime napping, and enhance mental clarity. When you wake up at roughly the same time each morning, your body becomes more adept at predicting when it should be alert and when it should wind down. This means you'll likely have more energy during the day and feel fewer slumps that could otherwise tempt you to rely on naps. Naps that might make it harder to sleep soundly at night. Another crucial point is that sleep quality often matters more than sleep quantity. If you're going to bed at 9 p.m. but tossing and turning until 2 a.m., you're not truly reaping the restorative rewards of slumber. By setting a bedtime that aligns with your body's natural rhythms, you increase your chances of achieving the slow wave and REM sleep stages that are essential for physical and cognitive health. So yes, a bedtime in the 9 to 10 p.m. range is a great starting point for seniors, but it's equally important to cultivate an environment and lifestyle habits that allow you to sleep deeply once you're there. In the next section, we'll explore the exact routines and adjustments that can help you harness the full potential of this prime sleep window. The best bedtime for older adults. Let's dive even deeper into why 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. is often considered the sweet spot for seniors over 70. Beyond aligning with natural circadian tendencies, this window ensures you'll have enough time to log a full 7 to 8 hours of sleep, which the National Sleep Foundation recommends for older adults. Studies suggest that about 7 to 8 hours is the optimal range for aging brains and bodies. Less than that can lead to daytime drowsiness, memory lapses, and slower recovery from illnesses. More than that might indicate underlying health issues, including depression or sleep disorders. 1. Maximizing slow wave sleep. Slow wave sleep, SWS, is crucial for muscle repair, immune function, and memory consolidation. This deep sleep typically occurs in the first part of the night. Going to bed too late can compress or shift your SWS, shortening this restorative phase. By settling in around 9:30 p.m., for instance, you're giving your body the chance to dive into SWS when it naturally wants to, often before midnight, to better alignment with daylight exposure. As seniors often rise earlier, sometimes by 5 or 6 a.m., turning in at 9 or 10 p.m. ensures you're still catching the recommended 7 to 8 hours of sleep. It also aligns well with the normal patterns of daylight exposure, helping reinforce a stable circadian rhythm. Waking up to morning light can further set your internal clock, helping you feel more alert during the day and ready for bed at night. Hormonal support. Melatonin and cortisol follow daily patterns. Melatonin peaks in the evening, guiding you into rest, while cortisol usually rises toward morning, gently nudging you to wake up. By maintaining a bedtime within this window, you work with these natural hormonal cycles rather than against them. For reduced nightly disruptions, many seniors find that medical issues, such as nocturia, frequent urination at night, or certain medications can disrupt sleep. While these factors can't always be eliminated, sleeping in sync with your body's inherent clock might minimize how severely these disruptions affect you. The more deeply and soundly you sleep early on, the quicker you can return to slumber after any necessary bathroom trips. If you can commit to this timetable and couple it with a regular wake-up time, yes, even on weekends, you'll be well on your way to establishing the consistency that fosters truly restorative sleep. This routine not only protects you against the risks of chronic sleep debt, but also empowers you to take control of your life, health, and longevity. 6 tips for sleeping better after 70. Knowing the optimal bedtime is step 1, but making the most of that bedtime requires a combination of healthy habits, environmental adjustments, and mindful choices throughout the day. Below are 6 proven tips to help you achieve the high-quality rest your body and mind crave. 1. Establish a relaxing bedtime ritual. Think of your nighttime ritual as a gentle bridge between the hustle and bustle of the day and the peaceful haven of sleep. Perhaps you enjoy reading an uplifting novel, listening to calming music, or practicing deep breathing exercises. Some seniors find that taking a warm bath about an hour before bed helps lower core body temperature as the water evaporates from the skin, signaling the body that it's time to wind down. Make it a goal to avoid stressful or emotionally charged activities, like watching intense news segments or scrolling through heated social media discussions right before bed. This is your sacred period of calm. 2. Limit screen time before bed. The screens of electronic devices emit blue light, which can suppress melatonin production. According to a study in Chronobiology International, exposure to bright screens close to bedtime can delay the onset of sleep for up to an hour. Aim to turn off devices at least 30 minutes before bed, or use night mode settings that shift your screen to warmer tones. Instead of watching TV or browsing your phone, consider journaling or reading a physical book. If you're a fan of audiobooks or soothing podcasts, keep the volume low and let the gentle sound lull you into rest. 3. Keep the bedroom dark and quiet. Your bedroom should be a sanctuary of peace, dim, quiet, and comfortably cool. Blackout curtains, eye masks, and earplugs can make a world of difference if light or noise pollution is an issue. Think about how you can eliminate subtle distractions. Perhaps move any glowing digital clocks to a less visible spot, or switch off hallway lights that seep in under the door. If you live in a noisy urban area, a white noise machine or soothing nature sounds can help mask intermittent disruptions like car horns or distant sirens. If you're still with me and find these tips helpful, please let me know by commenting number 2. 4. Engage in regular physical activity. Physical exercise is a fantastic multi-purpose health booster. A simple daily walk, yoga session, or gentle stretching routine can improve cardiovascular health, strengthen muscles, and importantly, facilitate deeper sleep. The National Sleep Foundation reports that moderate intensity exercise, especially earlier in the day, positively influences sleep quality. However, be cautious with high-intensity workouts close to bedtime. Vigorous activity spikes your adrenaline and core body temperature, potentially delaying sleep. Aim to finish more strenuous exercise at least 3 hours before lights out. 5. Avoid heavy meals and caffeine at night. A large meal before bed diverts the body's energy toward digestion, which can impede the natural relaxation process. Eating late can also lead to heartburn or acid reflux, conditions that can disrupt sleep. Try to keep evening meals light, perhaps soup, salad, or a small portion of protein with vegetables, and finish eating at least 2 to 3 hours before bedtime. As for caffeine, its stimulating effect can last for 6 hours or more in your system. If you're sensitive to caffeine, you may want to restrict coffee or tea to the morning only, avoiding them after lunchtime. 6. Wake up at the same time each day. Consistency is king when it comes to sleep hygiene. Waking up at a fixed time, even if you had a rough night, reinforces your circadian rhythm. Over time, this stability makes it easier to nod off at the same time each evening, and it can reduce the likelihood of insomnia. Yes, it may be tempting to sleep in on weekends to catch up, but oversleeping can disrupt the progress you've made. View your rising time as a non-negotiable appointment with yourself, a cornerstone that ensures your body remains on a predictable schedule. Incorporate these 6 strategies into your daily routine, and you'll likely find that bedtime becomes a calmer, more inviting prospect. Moreover, the benefits extend beyond the night. You'll probably notice elevated mood, better focus, and higher levels of day-to-day energy. These simple steps act like puzzle pieces that fit together to form a holistic picture of rejuvenation and well-being. The effects of sleep on mental health. For seniors, sleep is an emotional lifeline as much as it is a physical one. A night of good, uninterrupted rest can dramatically improve mood, emotional resilience, and overall mental health. Conversely, inadequate or fragmented sleep can trigger a cascade of emotional and psychological challenges, from mild irritability to more severe issues like anxiety and depression. Mood regulation. During REM sleep, your brain processes emotions and experiences from the day, allowing you to file away feelings that might otherwise linger. Think of it like spring cleaning for the mind. By sorting through emotional clutter during REM stages, you're better prepared to face the next day with a sense of calm and composure. If your REM sleep is continuously cut short, maybe because you're going to bed too late or waking frequently, you miss out on this essential process. Over time, unprocessed emotions can pile up, resulting in prolonged stress and emotional fatigue. Memory and cognitive function. Have you ever walked into a room and forgotten why you went there, or struggled to recall a friend's name at a social gathering? While occasional forgetfulness can happen to anyone, chronic sleep deprivation can intensify these lapses and accelerate cognitive decline. According to a report by the Global Council on Brain Health, consistent, high-quality sleep is essential for reinforcing new information and experiences. Everything from remembering medication schedules to recalling the details of an engaging conversation. When sleep is lacking, you may experience brain fog, a persistent sense of mental dullness that can make problem-solving, concentration, and everyday tasks more challenging. Over weeks and months, this fog can deepen, undermining confidence and fostering feelings of helplessness. In severe cases, it can contribute to more serious conditions like mild cognitive impairment or even dementia. Emotional stability and social connections. Sleep deprivation also affects how you interact with the world. Feeling perpetually tired can make you more withdrawn, less enthusiastic about social events, or more prone to losing patience. Relationships, be they with friends, family, or caregivers, can suffer as a result. A well-rested mind, however, is better equipped to empathize, communicate, and cope with day-to-day frustrations. This fosters healthier, happier connections. Breaking the cycle. It can be easy to slip into a cycle. Poor sleep leads to emotional instability, which in turn disrupts sleep even more. The good news is that once you start addressing the root cause, often a matter of poor sleep hygiene or untreated health conditions, your mental health can improve surprisingly quickly. Seeking professional advice for sleep disorders like insomnia or sleep apnea is a key first step. So is adopting the bedtime routines and lifestyle changes mentioned earlier. Remember, prioritizing sleep is far from selfish. It's an investment in your emotional well-being and your capacity to show up for those you love. A few small habits, like cutting out late-day caffeine, dimming lights, and scheduling relaxation exercises, can yield profound mental and emotional benefits. Signs you're not sleeping enough. It's one thing to have an occasional rough night, but it's another to experience ongoing sleep deficits that chip away at your vitality. Let's highlight some key indicators that you may be missing out on the restorative benefits of consistent, high-quality sleep. One afternoon fatigue. Everyone experiences a natural dip in energy mid-afternoon. But if you consistently find yourself battling overwhelming drowsiness or the desperate urge to nap day after day, it's a clue that your nighttime sleep might be insufficient or poor in quality. This daily slump can affect your mood, your productivity, and even your physical safety if it leads to falls or accidents, to irritability or mood changes. When you're not well rested, the brain's capacity to regulate emotions takes a significant hit. You might become quicker to anger or more easily upset by minor inconveniences. Over time, this wear and tear on your emotional equilibrium can strain relationships and deepen feelings of stress or anxiety. Cognitive fog. Do you find yourself losing track of your thoughts, misplacing items more frequently, or struggling to carry a conversation without forgetting key details? Chronic sleep deprivation often manifests as brain fog, where concentrating on tasks or remembering information feels like an uphill battle. For persistent sleepiness despite adequate time in bed. Spending 8 or even 9 hours in bed doesn't necessarily mean you're reaping the rewards of quality sleep. Conditions like sleep apnea can repeatedly disrupt sleep stages without your full awareness, leaving you groggy and drained in the morning. If you always wake feeling unrefreshed, it might be time to consult a healthcare professional to rule out underlying conditions. 5 difficulties with daily tasks. Has cooking become more cumbersome? Are you finding it increasingly challenging to keep up with household chores or errands? Sleep deprivation can impact your coordination, focus, and energy, making once simple tasks feel monumental. If you notice a notable decline in how effectively you manage your daily routines, it's worth investigating whether poor sleep might be the hidden culprit. If you've recognized any of these signs in yourself, please let me know by commenting number 3. Your body is incredibly communicative. It sends signals like these signs of sleep deprivation when something is out of balance. The earlier you pay attention, the easier it is to make course corrections that can dramatically improve your health and quality of life. By now, you've seen just how integral sleep is to every facet of your well-being, from your heart health and immune resilience to your mental clarity and emotional stability. So, what's the action plan moving forward? 1. Aim for a bedtime between 9 p.m. and 10 p.m. This sweet spot aligns well with the natural circadian shifts that often occur past 70. It ensures enough hours to reach the recommended 7 to 8 hours of sleep, maximizes deep sleep stages, and sets you up for consistent morning wake-ups. 2. Cultivate consistent routines, whether it's a bedtime ritual of warm tea and soft music, or a standing wake-up time that you honor daily, consistency is key. These behavioral cues act like gentle signals to the brain, reinforcing that it's time to rest or time to be alert. 3. Make lifestyle tweaks. Embrace the 6 tips covered. Relaxing rituals, limiting screen time, creating a quiet sleeping environment, incorporating regular daytime exercise, watching meal and caffeine timing, and sticking to a consistent wake-up schedule. These small efforts converge into a powerful sleep support system for address underlying health issues. Sometimes, no amount of sleep hygiene can fix the problem if there's an untreated medical condition at play. Sleep apnea, for instance, can severely fragment your rest without you fully realizing it. Talk to your doctor or a sleep specialist if you suspect an underlying disorder. Treatments ranging from CPAP machines to specially designed dental appliances can make a world of difference in the quality of your rest. Monitor and adjust. Stay alert to your body's responses. Keep a simple sleep diary, noting the time you head to bed, when you rise, and how you feel upon waking. Look for patterns, like whether certain foods or late-day naps consistently disrupt your sleep, and make adjustments accordingly. Over time, these steps become second nature, weaving into a lifestyle that honors the sanctity of rest. Give yourself permission to see sleep as an integral component of self-care, not a luxury or an afterthought. The rewards are immense. Greater energy, sharper thinking, emotional resilience, and a more enthusiastic outlook on life. Final thoughts. We've traveled through the science of sleep, examined the best bedtime for seniors over 70, explored 6 powerful tips for optimizing your nights, and identified clear warning signs that you might not be sleeping enough. It's time to harness this knowledge. Remember, you deserve to experience the revitalizing power of a truly restful night's sleep. What resonates with you most from today's discussion? Is it the notion that sleep can stave off chronic diseases? Or how a regular 9:30 p.m. bedtime can radically enhance daytime energy? Maybe you're excited about trying out a calming nighttime routine, or you're starting to realize how persistent irritability might trace back to poor slumber. Share your biggest takeaway in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you never miss our latest updates. Your support means the world to us. If you find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps share our message with a wider audience. I'm excited to hear your thoughts on today's topic. If you enjoyed the content, type yes in the comments below. If it didn't resonate with you, let me know by typing no. Your feedback is incredibly valuable and helps me craft videos that better suit your interests. Here's to a more restful, healthier, and fulfilling life ahead, one that begins the moment you decide to prioritize the remarkable gift of sleep. May tonight be the start of your rejuvenating transformation. Sleep tight and stay well.